So back in 2017, after I had been studying Ukrainian pre-Christian folkloric practices, I've been studying it for a while, I decided I wanted to write a book. Well, there's a longer story to that. One of the teachers I had been working with had tasked me with writing a book. And that teacher happened to have been a plant. And I'm not going to go into that story right now. So after I had done some of my homework and studied and sort of began to compile some of the information, the writing of a book just seemed like a natural thing to do. And I had conceived of interviewing elder women folk healers in the Ukrainian traditions, the Ukrainian folk arts, and then compiling those interviews into a book or using them as the basis of writing a fictionalized book. So I decided I would approach one of the leading ethnographers and Ukrainian folklorists worldwide. She's an amazing woman. Why I decided to aim that high, I don't know. I put together a proposal, I approached her, sent her an email, and got a reply back. She said no. But she didn't say no and close the door completely. She said no, and here's all my reasons why. Some of them included, the ethics on exposing some of the ceremonial aspects or traditional knowledge, and the repercussions of doing that. And the repercussions are not necessarily backlash from the community, but more like spiritual repercussions. So I sat with her letter, I sat with it for a little while, I really thought about what she said, and I still knew that I wanted to go ahead with the project. But I decided that I would listen to what her concerns were and reformulated the project to be one that was based on my own experiences and to be based also on my own family, a fictional, historical fiction. So I put together a proposal for a trilogy, and the trilogy is still in the works. It's been a long time, I know. I've got two of the first books half written, and the third book, what had me pause in terms of the writing is that I realized as I approached sort of an outline for the third book that I needed to go live more of the material before I could write with any kind of authenticity. And now I get to go back and look through what I've already written and probably rewrite quite a bit of it, and also have lived enough of the material that I feel confident writing the third book as well. All of that to say, it's been a really potent process. I've taken some detours along the way. One set of detours was to launch into doing the ceremonial work on the Dark New Moon cusp, which has been ongoing. This is the 6th year. Some of the other work has spun off into doing art exhibits, into doing teaching work. For those of you who are interested, there will be an online program coming in the works. And to have really found my heart in a lot of the handcraft practices. It's amazing what can happen when somebody gives you a simple no. Her no was probably the best thing that I could have ever received, because it put me on a trajectory that I would never have anticipated. I wouldn't have gone in that direction naturally by myself. Her no was so incredibly powerful. And it wasn't a no stop sign. It was a no with an invitation. What are you going to do? Where are you going to take this? And that's very powerful. If we're really listening deeply, that can be a really powerful way to move into our practices from a completely different place, more authentic, more real, lived experience.